God has a beautiful message for you today. You gave up so much for them, and now you'll finally receive everything you've been waiting for. The universe has been watching every sacrifice you made, every time you put others before yourself, every moment you gave your last dollar or your last bit of energy to help someone else. This isn't just hope talking. This is divine timing finally arriving in your life. Your season of constant giving without receiving is over. Your season of abundant blessings, unexpected gifts, and beautiful surprises is beginning right now. Get ready to receive what you truly deserve. As you hear these words, know that God sees how tired you've become from always being the giver. It's normal to feel exhausted when you've poured out your heart, your resources, and your time for others, while receiving little in return. But remember that every act of love you've shown has been recorded in heaven. This message is your divine notice that the tables are turning in your favor. You're receiving this blessing because your faithful heart has earned this moment. Even when you felt forgotten or taken for granted, trust that this is God's way of showing you that your generosity was never overlooked. The universe is preparing to pour back into your life in ways that will amaze you and restore your faith in receiving good things. As you think about all you've given, know that God has kept perfect records of every sacrifice you've made. Every time you paid someone else's bill when you barely had enough for yourself. Every sleepless night you spent helping others through their problems. Every dream you delayed to support someone else's vision. All of it has been carefully noted in heaven's books. Just like a bank account that collects interest over time, your acts of kindness have been building spiritual wealth that's about to be released into your life. You don't need to remind God of what you've done or feel guilty about finally receiving. The divine accountant has been calculating your blessing balance, and the total is much higher than you imagine. Release any thoughts that you don't deserve good things. Your generous heart has created a spiritual magnet that's now drawing abundance, love, and opportunities directly to you. The universe is ready to surprise you with its generosity. This moment in your life represents a powerful shift from one spiritual season to another. For years you've been in your sowing season, planting seeds of kindness, watering other people's dreams, and nurturing everyone around you. That season taught you compassion, built your character, and prepared your heart for what's coming next. Now you're entering your reaping season, where all those seeds you planted are ready to bloom into blessings for you. Divine timing works differently than human timing. God needed you to learn how to give before you could learn how to receive properly. Your heart had to be prepared for abundance so you wouldn't waste it or take it for granted. The delays weren't punishment, they were preparation. Breaking free from the pattern of always giving requires spiritual maturity. It means accepting that you deserve good things and learning to receive without guilt or fear. This new season isn't about becoming selfish. It's about finding balance and allowing the universe to love you back the way you've loved others. As we've talked about your season of receiving beginning, I want to make sure you don't miss any future messages about the blessings coming your way. If this divine timing message is speaking to your heart right now, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more guidance about receiving God's abundant gifts in your life. Pay close attention to the signs around you that confirm your season of receiving has begun. These aren't random events. They're divine signals that your breakthrough is happening right now. You might notice unexpected phone calls from people offering opportunities you never asked for. Old debts might be forgiven or resolved in your favor. People who owed you money, time, or apologies might suddenly reach out to make things right. Watch for doors opening in areas where you faced rejection before. Job opportunities, relationship possibilities, or creative projects that seemed impossible might suddenly become available. Your energy levels are probably returning after feeling drained for so long. You might find yourself sleeping better, laughing more, or feeling hopeful about the future again. Notice how toxic people are removing themselves from your life without you having to fight or argue. The universe is clearing space for better relationships to enter. Your dreams might be becoming more vivid, showing you glimpses of the abundance coming your way. Trust these signs. They're not coincidences. They're confirmations that divine favor is actively working in your life. Keep a journal of these moments so you can see the pattern of blessings forming around you. Many people who give constantly struggle to receive because they've built walls around their hearts. If you find yourself saying, "I don't need anything," or "I can handle everything myself," you might be blocking your own blessings. God wants you to experience joy, abundance, and support from others. Healing from years of disappointment takes time, but you must create space in your heart for good things to enter. Practice saying yes when people offer to help you. Practice saying thank you without immediately offering something in return. The difference between selfish taking and graceful receiving is your heart's intention. When you receive with gratitude and humility, you're honoring both the giver and God's desire to bless you. Release the belief that you must earn every good thing through struggle. Some blessings come simply because you're loved. Allow others to experience the joy of giving to you. When you refuse help or gifts, you rob others of the blessing that comes from generosity. Open your arms, open your heart, and prepare to be amazed by how much love wants to flow into your life. Here's something beautiful about how God works. When divine blessings begin flowing into your life, they don't just replace what you gave away. They multiply far beyond what you sacrificed for others. This is the spiritual principle of exponential return, where your faithful giving creates a flood of abundance that amazes even you. Expect blessings to come from directions you never considered. While you helped one person financially, money might come back to you through a completely different source. While you supported someone's emotional needs, love might return to you through new friendships or opportunities. God's creativity in blessing you will surprise you every time. The universe has multiple channels for delivering your abundance. Don't limit your expectations to specific people or situations. Your breakthrough might come through a stranger, a forgotten investment, an unexpected inheritance, or opportunities that didn't exist when you were in your giving season. Trust God's ability to exceed your imagination. What you're about to receive will be bigger, better, and more beautiful than anything you gave up for others. Just as you're learning to receive divine blessings gracefully, your support helps us. Continue sharing these messages of hope with others who are still in their season of waiting. A small super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or even $50 allows these blessing messages to reach those who desperately need to hear that their season of receiving is coming too. As your blessings approach, it's important to prepare both practically and spiritually for this new level of abundance in your life. Start by clearing physical space in your home and schedule for new opportunities to enter. Organize your finances so you can manage increased income wisely. Clean out relationships that drain your energy to make room for supportive connections. Develop daily gratitude practices that keep your heart open to receiving. Each morning, thank God for 3 things you're about to receive, even if you can't see them yet. This builds your faith and creates positive expectation. Write down your dreams and goals, because abundance without direction can be overwhelming. Stay humble as blessings multiply. Remember that receiving well means maintaining your generous heart while enjoying God's gifts. Practice good stewardship with what you receive. The same character that made you a faithful giver will make you a wise receiver. Prepare your heart to handle success, love, and abundance without losing the beautiful spirit that earned you these blessings. As you prepare for this new season of abundance, make it a daily habit to say, "I gracefully receive all that God has for me." Speak these words with complete faith each morning before you start your day. This simple practice opens your heart and removes invisible barriers that might block your blessings. When doubt tries to whisper that you don't deserve good things, pause and reconnect with this truth. Create a quiet moment each evening to visualize yourself receiving the specific blessings you desire. See yourself accepting help, enjoying financial freedom, experiencing deep love, and living with joy. Practice gratitude for things that haven't arrived yet, trusting that God is already working behind the scenes. Keep a blessing journal where you write down every good thing that happens, no matter how small. This trains your mind to notice abundance and builds your faith for bigger miracles coming your way. Your season of receiving isn't just about personal blessing. It's preparing you to become a conduit of abundance for others who are still in their giving season. As you receive love, support, and resources, you'll naturally want to share these gifts with people who need encouragement. This creates a beautiful cycle where blessings flow through you rather than stopping with you. Look for opportunities to mentor others who are learning to balance giving and receiving. Share your testimony of how patience and faith led to breakthrough in your life. Build relationships with people who celebrate your success rather than feeling threatened by it. Create a community where everyone supports each other's abundance instead of competing or comparing. Break generational patterns of struggle by teaching younger people that they deserve good things too. Your willingness to receive gracefully gives others permission to expect blessings in their own lives. Use your story to inspire hope in those who feel forgotten or overlooked by life. Understanding why your blessings took time to arrive helps. You appreciate them even more deeply. Divine timing required your character to mature before you could handle this level of abundance responsibly. The delays weren't God ignoring your needs, they were God preparing bigger blessings than you originally requested. Every month you waited created space for miracles to align perfectly in your favor. Release any anger about how long this process took. Rushed blessings often become burdens because we're not ready to manage them properly. Your patience during the waiting period demonstrated spiritual maturity that qualified you for lasting abundance. Trust that everything arriving now is coming at exactly the right moment. The faith you built during difficult times becomes your foundation for enjoying good times. Without the struggle, you wouldn't fully appreciate the breakthrough. Divine timing ensures that your blessings arrive when you're emotionally, spiritually, and practically prepared to receive them fully. In closing, as we celebrate your transition from constant giving to finally receiving, embrace this new season with open arms and a grateful heart. You've earned this moment through years of faithful service to others, and now it's time to let God serve you with His abundant love. Trust that the flow of blessings entering your life will continue and multiply. Stay generous in spirit while enjoying every gift that comes your way. Remember to say, "I gracefully receive all that God has for me," and watch as your life transforms in beautiful ways. Your season of abundance is here, and you deserve every blessing coming your way. If this message about receiving divine abundance has filled your heart with hope and expectation, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more encouragement about God's blessings. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a message meant to build your faith. When you share this video, you help others discover that their season of receiving might be starting too. Dear Lord, thank you for seeing every sacrifice and preparing abundant blessings for those who have given so generously. Help us receive your gifts with grateful hearts. Amen. If this message has encouraged your spirit or helped you recognize your season of receiving, consider blessing us with a super thanks of $10, $25, $50, or $100. Your generosity helps these hope-filled messages reach others who need to hear about God's abundant love. Please share in the comments what blessings you're expecting to receive or what signs you've noticed that your breakthrough season is beginning. Your testimony could be the encouragement someone else needs to keep believing in God's perfect timing.